Once again, welcome to Leenah in the YouTube channel. Today it's the husband. Welcome. So,
Today I had to welcome you.
We have something that we found wise to share with you, and it's about the things you need to tell your husband or your wife before marriage, and things.
Your partner.
Yeah, yes, okay. Let's talk. Your partner.
Yes.
The things you must.
And those that you must
and
know.
those that you must not tell them before you get married and after you get married.
Yes.
But are they there that you shouldn't tell them?
No, but someone in someone's mind they are contemplating what to tell their partner and what not to tell them, because everyone has a history.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone has a history. Everyone has those secret things they keep to themselves. But the question is it worth it telling them to your partner, husband to be, wife to be, before you get married and after?
So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yes.
In my experience, and I think according to knowledge, really, I think even the Bible says they were naked and not ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
Adam and Eve, they were naked and not ashamed. That nakedness is not only the physical, it is the emotional, it is those things that are about you that are sacred. When you reveal them to your spouse, your partner to be, your husband, wife to be, you're not supposed to be ashamed. So what makes you ashamed before your partner? It is either they are not your partner, but I think you ought to reveal everything.
Everything. Did you reveal something?
Yes, everything. Everything. I revealed everything.
I think I
That
did.
goes to past relationships, past mistakes, personal mistakes you have made, either with money, with school, with, those people who used to lead strike. Yeah, you reveal all those things because, one, it gives your partner direction.
Which direction? How to handle it?
How to handle you, to know you more.
Yeah, but when you talk about history, I'm telling you, moving forward without history, it's also not easy. I'm telling you.
Yes.
You can come from a family background that has all sorts of things.
Yes.
All sorts of things. And chances are, maybe before you stand out, but still is a background, It helps you to move forward. But, in the mind of a man right now, he's saying, I was this kind of boy before. Do you know? I was this kind of man before. At an early age, I went through this, I did this, I did that. And he's saying,
That one is hard.
I know there are things you may not share, you get. But I'll be honest with you, I shared my life. I think I'm one of the people who's proud of my life, even as messy as it is.
I'm more proud of my life.
Messy as it is, I'm proud, because recently young guys come to me and, they want to make decisions of getting married, but they look back at their background and they're like, guy, how can I make it in life?
And you see, for example, us who are in church, when I meet you in church, there is that assumption of this is who you have been.
Oh, yeah. There's that part. You phone me in church, you don't know how many years probably.
Tongue speaking,
Yeah.
demon chasing.
I'm fiery.
And you're like, this is it.
So-
Holy, sanctified, set apart.
For the lady, you're like, that's the guy. That's the guy I need, right?
Yes.
But the guy has history.
Yes. Even you guys,
You've
you'll
had
be wanting us girls
chicks
in
before.
church.
By the guys, may not even be concerned about your history. That's the funny bit of guys. It disturbs them later the way you respond to certain, things around when he speaks, when he does something, and the way you respond. But most times guys are not interested, but the ladies are interested.
Yeah.
Then two, when you get married, for you as a woman, they say how for you, you love with the heart. For us men, most times we love with our minds.
Sure.
Yet it's something we need to change. Any man who still loves with the mind may not run a relationship. The mind, there's a way the mind should be tuned with the heart, because that's the way the scriptures tell us to love our wives. He doesn't tell the wives to love us. You actually say submit. I don't know why, but we are supposed to love. And love comes from the heart. Now, when you people love us, you come wholehearted. You come with your whole heart. For us men, at first we are calculating.
We're calculating what?
A lot. The men know. We'll be calculating.
Men, you tell us what
For
to be calculating.
For example, for me, a wedding was a project. For you, it was
alive. Simple.
Me, it was a project. I had to sit, calculate. Do you get? So for us men, we always calculate. That's what I'm telling you. Our minds are faster than our hearts. That's why we are quiet, even and slow in decision making. You get? Now, the things I will tell you, for you they will profit you a lot. In fact, women always want to know background. What if a guy was a cheater before? Is he not going to come in marriage and cheat?
And cheat.
Yeah? I always have.
How can you be a cheat before when you're not married? With your former relationships.
Yeah, but then by the time you had multiple relationships,
yes,
you will enter marriage and you can have them.
You can still have them. You think it's okay.
And you think it's okay. Chances are nobody has even told you that it's wrong. Do you get? Yeah, I mean, you have seen instances. Fellow Christians come up and it's not wrong with them. When you said that you can go out there and you'll come back, I mean, nobody will manage you out there. It's only me who will manage you, and you will come back to me. That thing blew my mind. Up to date, by the way, I still think about it, and I'm like, how in the world did this woman? Because the truth is, the kinds of projects I've been doing, what? Yeah, I do them with people.
Yes.
Do you get? And people will hint on you.
Okay.
They do, come on. I don't know why married men, women always hit on them so much. Why they trust them so much, I don't know. But they do. They do, you get? But while I'm there, I'm just thinking, I'm like, Katigo, even if you take me, you'll still not manage me. I'll still end up where? I'll still head back home. So this one, I think it's as if you created something in the atmosphere that guards your husband. Do you get? But where did it start from? I opened up. Do you get? I mean, for me, no doubt, I love women. No doubt.
No doubt.
And brown women.
You love brown women and ended up with a brown one.
And then the Lord graced me with a very
brown one.
Very good. So.
I know, right?
But it's funny. I wanted brown kids. I didn't actually want a brown woman. I wanted brown kids. So I thought they came from brown what?
Women, yeah.
This world can lie you a lot of things.
Yeah.
Today as we talk, all our kids are brown. When I look at them, I'm like, this is what I need, but I just didn't know how to get it. So I had to... it was actually faith, because I remember at the moment of conception, I'm always saying brown kids. Like, God, you deal with me, I need the brown. Okay, that's very funny. But that beauty of I opened up. I told you I love women. I actually told you all the women I didn't deal with.
Yeah.
There were not many, just that. No, there were not many. Some were just moving around, and it was a little bit hard. But where do I get to open up? You said when you're naked before each other. Do you get? Now some people think the nakedness, by the way, this thing is so real. There's a bit of being naked by just opening up. There's being real naked. Do you know you can't open up so much when you're still in courtship? but you can open up so much when you're already married.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed it?
Yes.
There's a beauty of when now the two of you are fully naked before each other. You will never hide anything. It's so hard to hide. I mean, ask the men outside there, ask the women outside. It's hard to hide things when you're now married.
But some people do.
Some people do, but like we mentioned in one of the series, you can't, if your heart is cheerful, I'll tell you, the contents will always be seen. If your heart is not cheerful, still we shall tell by the contents. I don't know if it's only to the spiritual ones, but now and even people outside, the elder ones, they will tell you, my daughter, my son, something is not right somewhere.
Somewhere.
Do you get it? So it's wisdom not to hide things.
Yes.
For me, I'll tell you, if it's a must, you should open up
Why you should
open up all you can remember before you're married.
All you can remember.
I'm telling you, all that you can remember, open it up. What if you don't open up something and it creeps up in future?
Yes. That is that.
There's a girl I loved. I didn't sort issues with her.
Yes.
We are now married. She didn't even if she knew that we are now married, she can come in. The devil is not seated. He can come in to mess you up.
Yes.
So what if he comes up to mess? And what if you don't tell it's the devil right now? Even when now your man is committed, the guy is committed, but man, the devil has come up to destroy, because this marriage bit, it's God's divine perfect idea.
There are even those people who can come in and accuse you falsely.
What if people come in and accuse you?
Yes.
And in your heart you're like, by the way, I knew. Do you get? And you start building something that you had no idea about.
Yes.
So it's wise. I mean, it's really wise.
That even after marriage, those relationships you have with other people, say it.
Men come and hint on you and you come and tell me.
Yes. Those small things. Because when I don't tell it to you, that man can have an encounter with you and tell you things that may never have been there, but because there is a small evidence of it, can blow it.
Just a small evidence.
Yes.
I move around. I'll go spend 2-3 days outside the home. Anything can come up.
Yes.
Again also, let's also speak this. Your readiness or your preparedness to receive the things that come from out, or the things that come from your partner. For example, I've come and I've told you, so and so is hitting on me. How do you receive it?
How do you even react, handle it?
How do you respond? How do you handle it? Do you get? How do you handle it? Because also that determines how far you people can work together.
Yes. This can be a business partner.
Me,
this
I'm
can
glad.
be a neighbor. This can be
A neighbor.
Remember one of our landlords who was
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm here taking care of Micah's sweet baby. The landlord is, I don't know whether he was just tired of the wife by then. But you know, his eyes, after all, they could see. So the guy had to hint on you. Do you get? Now, you could have kept that a secret.
Yes.
Like, does it matter? Do I tell my husband? I will end this. You can even think you will end it.
Yes. Yes. And by the way, the devil knows how to thrive in secrecy.
Talking about how the devil thrives in secrecy.
Yes.
That's powerful. That's very powerful. So, you can have fruit and results in secrecy that you didn't know about.
Yes.
Now, the devil is playing his game so well.
Yes. Look at something like a past relationship that you hid from your partner, and you're now into marriage, and this thing comes up. This person comes back into your DM and they want you again, but you're married. Remember, you had feelings for this person before, you know? And your husband does not know about it. Your wife doesn't know about it. Do you know that those feelings can come back?
Possible. Very much possible.
This
Very
person,
much.
because this person knew you, knew how to handle you a certain way. So it means they can still press that button and have you.
And you know, for us with men, we love life simplified.
Life simplified, what do you mean?
Man, every man, let me tell you, the things that men are looking for in women is simplicity of life.
Yes, the peace, giving you your space.
Not even space. That's simplifying my life. I don't know. You see, every man is out there. Some even think their life is so simple. It's not. They let just a woman come in, make it a little bit more simpler. That's when they realize, hey, I need this one in my life.
Yeah, to make my life simple.
There's a way how men want life simplified. Not the simple, but you make things easy for me.
Easy.
Do you get? So if she knows how to press that button, and what if the pressing of the button comes in at a time when your relationship with your wife in the house is not stable as you want it to be? Do you get?
Yes, it's in those seasons.
It's in those seasons where
you're quiet, silent treatment.
Exactly, silent treatments and what. So
he has a shoulder to lean on.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's wise. It's important that you share those things. I'm telling you, for everything that you can remember, share it. Everything you can remember, share it.
Yes.
You get anything you can remember.
This is before you
For
marry
me,
and after.
When I was before the counselor,
yes,
and he mentioned it, I don't know, the grace was available. Had it not been for our counselor, it was going to be a little bit hard.
No, but love, before even the counseling, I asked you these questions.
Yeah, I remember before you asked. But even when you asked, I didn't give you the details. Compared to the details I gave you when we now in our counseling session, and I realized how...
I asked you the details and you gave them to me.
I think we're already in the counseling session. Really? How did you get that from me? That's a little bit strange.
You told me everything.
Let me tell you now. Counseling gave me the boldness. I think also because I had made up my mind, and I knew you were the woman I was going to take on. I don't know how God did that, but just go back and thank God, because opening up also is not simple, for me especially.
Yes.
So, for us men, it's wise that we share our experiences.
Even the women
The
share
past ones.
everything.
Now, for me, let me first give you the side of the men. Why?
Yes.
We need breaks. Let me put it that way.
You need to be checked.
We need to be checked. We need to keep in check.
Yes.
We really need to keep in check. Let me tell you, we are Christians, we are born again, born of God, full of God, by the way. But we need breaks. Yeah? Let me tell you, you can't trust this thing here. This thing here is, this flesh is something.
Yes, it doesn't into a beautiful video.
It will make all sorts of mistakes. So you don't want to rely on this thing.
Yeah.
When I tell you we need to keep in check, we need it. The breaks should be there. And most times you are those breaks that we have. Me, I'll be honest with you, you're the breaks I have. Do you understand? You know me for overspeeding, which I now change. I don't no longer overspeed. But it's hard to break when you're speeding. Like, decision making is difficult when you're at a very high speed, and let's say on the road you meet something and you need to brake. It's very hard. Yeah. It's really very hard. Do you understand? You remember when one of our elders told you to always tap me on the back when you see me overspeeding? Do you get? There's that bit when you come and you just tweak a little tap. Our minds are realigned again. We come back to, even where the senses were no longer working, you come back to your senses.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, so for me, that bit of share everything before. Please, guys.
Even
share.
Of relatives, parents.
Hey, you may be coming from a background that is full of witchcraft. Share. You know why?
Yeah.
What if along the way you start dreaming? You know with the dreams your senses are not working.
You start dreaming.
I start dreaming things, and your husband hears you.
Yes.
But when they know the background, they'll be like,
They will know how to handle
yeah, they will know how to handle it. In the morning, they can wake up and be like, laugh. Something was happening last night. Do you get it? But now, what if you've ever told me? I'll be like,
What?
what's not happening here? Do you get it? Yeah, so share. For us, the men, the relationships you've had before are very important to share before marriage.
Even women, yeah, I will emphasize this.
And then when you enter marriage, share also those ones that come up.
Yes.
Don't keep them. Share them. I mean, if you don't, do you know keeping a life secret? It's hard. It's hard. Especially now the Muchiga said, the Muchiga me, keeping secrets. I even fear people who tell me their secrets.
Because you resist them.
Because me, I don't know what you call secrets. To me, sometimes they're not secrets. But yet for you, esteem them.
It's a secret.
To you, you carry them. Uh-huh.
Yes.
And yet for me, I'll be like, but now that, what do you call that a secret? If you're keeping $2 billion, I can keep a secret. But now you're keeping like a small funny thing. Sometimes some things are even lugambo. What is that in English?
Gossip.
Rumors, gossip. Now for me, don't tell me gossip. Don't tell me such things because I don't know how to keep them. Did you get? But keep, if it's secrets, I mean what you call the things that you've had before, share them before marriage. How did you feel when I shared the things I shared?
I felt trusted. Of course, the person, flesh, feel like, you're disappointed.
Really?
I felt like, okay, I didn't expect that from you. But also, I felt like, now that he has told me, he trusts that I can, one, cover him, two, I can walk with him. When we were going to get married, I told my aunt that I had someone who loves me, wants to marry me, and he wanted to come home. And she took me aside. I was telling them with the husband. She took me aside and told me, have you told him everything? As of, tell him everything about you. So that, in detail, so that he knows what he is signing up for.
Yes. And
I was like, yes. Then she said, then he loves you. Bring him home.
Your aunt?
Yes. Auntie Enid.
The elders. So they know. But look, you know you were mentioning something.
Yes.
Somebody can be there, that Bishop Bam Bam. From ages.
But Bishop Bam Bam.
And what if your husband loved the bumper?
Yes. And today it's very common, by the way, people put on those things.
You're always putting on makeup. Somebody has never seen you without
makeup. Yes.
You see, for us, we had an opportunity. We used to do the mission. So we used to see you guys without nothing. You just wake up from the bed and everybody's heading to the bathroom. So you knew. Do you get? But those were secret things.
If you have a fake nose, tell your husband, your wife, this nose is fake.
What if you've had children before?
Say it. Actually, that would be the forefront of the relationship.
Me, I wanted to know. You said when I told you those things, how did you feel?
I felt trusted. The first impression was, this man trusts me.
Yeah, and I was saying for your life was very clean.
By the time he tells me this.
It was so clean that I kept wondering, am I not too bad for this one? Because
oh, it's too clean. No, me, I was brought up. Not brought up, really. It was not an imposed thing. At home, I was the only one born again growing up. But born again legally, I was very legal. Oh, yo. Of don't. Even sugar, I would not steal sugar at home. When my sisters would be putting spoons in buveras, going to the bedrooms to take sugar, I wouldn't.
But I'll also be honest.
That is how legal I was.
I'll be honest with the people that are viewing.
Yes.
If you're saying you felt that way, yeah, that means talking about your past, okay, before marriage, also puts a bond.
Yeah.
It creates a certain bond of, now that you know me, you know.
But also on the other party who is expressing themselves, you're having a relief. Somehow you're relieved of that burden of a secret.
Yes.
That and you see, when you are telling it to the person meant for you, there's a way you feel comforted also. In a way, they may not hug you, but they comfort you a certain way when they receive it a certain way.
But by the time you felt that way, that shows that you really loved me.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that's love without conditions.
Yeah, agape.
Like, you've been a rag before, so why am I taking you? You can't keep in your funny life.
Your funny life.
You get. But now that place where you welcome me, and even after hearing all the mess, you still are like, that's my husband.
Yes.
No doubt, people, if you could do that, how much more God?
God.
So that means somebody's history can actually be rubbed off. Okay, it won't be rubbed off, but it can be done away with.
Yes.
And a new life can start. So if somebody is out there and by the way think that they are too ragged,
dirty,
they are too filthy, they are too...
To have a partner.
To have a partner who is as holy as my wife, because for she was so holy.
No, I also had my mess.
No, your mess was, your mess was not relationship related. Did you get?
Yes.
The biggest mess is the relationship related. The rest is not so much. It won't have an impact. Men, we want little things from women, but you'll be shocked. So, if you're there and you think you are so messed, really messed, let me tell you, when you meet the right person, that mess will be nothing. Because love has no condition. Real love, the agape love of God, it has no conditions. Your mess will be rubbed off, just like that. Today, I've never had you bring back any of those things that I ever told you. I've never even found you relate. We have never even been in an argument and you related our present situation with the past. Nego, you love me.
Yeah. You love me.
It has never happened. It has never happened. Yeah. So I can imagine that's real, genuine love. By the way, guys, that's how you tell that you're loved.
And by the way, from that day, let me tell you, I've never been there and think about it.
I've never even seen you think. It's like for you, I am that holy angel that came into your life.
You are.
And everything is so good.
Yes.
Which is beautiful.
Everything is good.
Now that you talked about, I think I need to start now dating again.
We are past time.
Okay.
We are past time, but the point is really clear.
Yeah. Share
everything.
Share in marriage. What comes up, share. Don't hide. Again, accountability will help. So, come on.
And walk even after marriage when those things come up. Walk together through it, heal together through it.
Surely, we have not had that, but...
We've not had that, but I think it's very important for those that either are in that very situation right now,
or... If it creeps up, have the wisdom to sort it. Otherwise, say bye to your parents.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.